Hi everyone, and welcome with me on another episode on my podcast. If you guys have been watching since episode 1 until this episode, I would like to congratulate you for graduating, how to say this, the foundation elementary school of emotional regulation, emotional intelligence, the freaking basics of having good mental health. And honestly, I want to take a moment to express how proud of you I am that you made it this far. You truly and genuinely care about your mental health, and I am so happy for you. Like, you watched it through and you made it this far, and genuinely, I feel so happy for you, and I feel relieved even that you were able to absorb this information and this knowledge so that it can help you in your own life and in your own journey. So, thank you for showing up for yourself, because the past 6 episodes were so foundational and so important. If you just watch these 6 episodes, you have the basics and you will survive. Moving forward, I'm gonna start diving deeper into more detail, diving deeper into more diverse topics that tie back to having good mental health, but it's good to know. It's helpful to know. But the past 6 episodes were the foundation. Since we have completed a really important course of episodes, it's like we have finished chapter 1, which is the basics of the basics. Today's episode is a revision with a visual representation, simplifying it even more for you so that you truly understand the concept and the idea. I have created this animation a while ago, and only a few days ago that I have started to finalize it and complete it. I started it, but I didn't finish it. But I saw that there is a need for this animation to be used in the episode, so I completed it. Okay, I came up with specific analogies using symbolic representations to explain our emotions and how they are in the body. You know the movie Inside Out? They have also used symbolism to explain emotions. This is the same concept, right? Of using symbolism. So, I have created 2 animations. One, the good example, and one, the bad example of how people deal with their emotions, okay? First, I'm gonna show you the bad example. I call this the house analogy because I explain things using a house. You are in the house and your emotions are knocking on the door. Okay, I'm gonna start with the bad example of how people regulate their emotions, or they don't even regulate their emotions, they just avoid it. This is what it looks like, right? So, first of all, this is you in the house. Sadness comes in, knocks on the door. Hey, I'm sad. I want to say something. I want to talk to you. Now, what you do is you put on a set of headphones and you start listening to music. Now, the act of listening to music symbolizes when people try to avoid their emotions. It might not be listening to music, it could be binge watching a show, it could be going out with friends to forget about whatever is going on in your inner world. It could be substance abuse to forget the feeling. It could be sleeping too much just to forget, literally. Escapism. It's a form of escapism. It could be comfort eating. You're trying to eat your feelings, literally. So, the guy listening to music, which is you in this example, represents escaping, avoiding, hiding, ignoring the feeling. Sadness starts to freak out. They're confused. What's going on? And it says, listen to me. I'm alone. Please. I need someone to talk to. And you're not giving sadness the time of day. And then it starts to panic. Please, I have no one. I need to tell you. They literally start panicking, right? Imagine a child. I want you to see your emotions like children. children that need attention, children that need to talk to you. All sadness want to do is just to talk to you, to tell you, hey, this upset me, this bothered me, and this happened. Just want you to hear sadness out. They just want you to hear them out, right? Now, let's say that this sadness figure represents one scenario in your life. Let's give it an example. Let's say your friend said something to you that hurt your feelings, right? And now in your body, feelings of sadness are starting to come up. You don't want to deal with those feelings of sadness, so you get out of the house, you go freaking, I don't know, doing anything just to forget the feelings. Now, as you can notice here, there is other blue figures that represent more sadness, right? What is this? You can see there are 4 other figures of sadness coming up to your house. What is this? I'll tell you. These are other reasons that made you sad. So, the first one is because your friend hurt your feelings, right? The second one, let's say, is because your cat got sick. The third one is because, let's say, your car broke down or whatever, you feel sad about that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the 5th one, oh my God, you had a fight with, I don't know, your colleague, let's say, angered you and made you sad. Anyway, as you can see, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sadness. 5 figures that represent sadness. They all have something to say. Each and every one of them have something different they want to tell you. The first one wants to be like, I'm really sad that our friend said something hurtful to us. The other one wants to be like, I'm really sad that I have to pay even more money to fix my car. The other one is like, I'm really sad about the cat. All of them have their own reason, okay? And what you're doing, you're ignoring all of them. They're piling up at the door. They're not going anywhere. They're not gonna disappear. They're just piling up on each other. You know what's gonna happen next? You know what's gonna happen next? Let me show you. Now all of them start freaking out and they start breaking the house. This is exactly what's gonna happen to you. Watch that again. Let's watch it again. So beautiful. So beautiful. Absolute cinema. This is exactly what happens, dude. As you can see, emotions piling up at the door. They're like, no one's letting us in. What are we gonna do? We need to talk to them. And they freak out and they start smashing the door and breaking in by force, whether you like it or not. They're forcing themselves in, whether you like it or not. As you can see, they have broken the house and now you're freaking out. Now you're panicking. After what? They broke the house and now they are in your face and you have no choice but to listen to them. No choice but to listen to them. And you know what this looks like, by the way? Let me tell you. You know what it looks like when the emotions break into your house unannounced and uninvited and just like by force? It looks like a mental breakdown. Yeah. It looks like a panic attack. It looks like a mental breakdown. It looks like you exploding on other people. Imagine, right? Mental breakdown, you breaking down in tears, hysterical, right? If it was like, let's say, anger, not sadness.
The next clip is me talking about people throwing an anger tantrum and not a sad panic attack mental breakdown, because a sad panic attack mental breakdown is very painful and hard to control and completely understandable, but an anger tantrum is harmful, toxic, and disrespectful to the people around you. Therefore, I'm only shaming the people that are throwing anger tantrums.
Explosion. Violent explosion. Breaking things, screaming, yelling, hitting, blind by rage. Your freaking cognitive thinking exited your body, logical thinking exited your body. Zero control whatsoever over how you are and what you do and your actions and decisions and words. You know what this is? You know what this reminds me of? Children. Yes. 4, 5-year-old children having a tantrum. Breaking things, screaming, running around. This is what children do. Do you want to be a child? Do you want to look like a child and embarrass yourself? It is embarrassing to explode like this, out of control. What do you mean? What do you mean you're out of control? What do you mean you can't control yourself? Like, don't you realize how pathetic and embarrassing that sounds and looks? It is. It really is. And you know, we see this every day, by the way. We see so many 4-year-old children in adult bodies having tantrums, unreasonable tantrums of illogical, unreasonable, unnecessary screaming and throwing things. And you're like, excuse me? Aren't we adults here? We can't have a conversation. And unfortunately, they can't, because this is exactly what they did. They ignored their emotions until they explode on everybody, making a fool out of themselves. And not only that, but it's also harming them. It harms their relationships with people. It harms their own self-respect. I mean, if they are self-aware. But if they're not, well, oh well. This is what it looks like. And the thing is that if the person didn't have a mental breakdown, a tantrum, whatever, and they let the emotions stay out. The emotions were not able to break into the house and make the person cry and scream and all of that in a hysterical breakdown. These emotions are going to turn into illness in the body. Yes. They turn into illness, sickness, disease. You really think that your digestive system having problems is because of, let's say, your microbiome? Yeah, it could be. But you do know that extreme anger that stays stuck in the body really messes with your digestion. It messes with your heart. You know that deep sorrow and sadness and grief that is unexpressed, or you didn't give yourself a chance to feel it, to regulate it. It affects the lungs. Did you know that? You feel like you can't breathe. You get heart palpitations. You get stomach aches. What do you think this is coming? Where do you think this is coming from? And then, you know, when emotions turn into illness and disease, and like they start as aches and discomfort, but then it develops into something more serious. Over time, it develops into something more serious. This emotional pain is real. It exists in the body, right? If you didn't let it out, it's gonna stay inside of you and it's gonna manifest as something physical, something harmful, something you don't want. And you know what the worst part is? You can't cure it with medicine. You can't cure it with modern medicine, because the root cause is not, let's say, bad habits. It's because of your pent up anger and sadness and pain. So even if the person did not eventually break down and have a tantrum or scream and yell, whatever emotion stayed out the door, imagine them molding on the house. Yeah. Imagine them just sticking into the house and molding the house and just eating it from the outside in, inside out. Disease, illness, is that what you want? So, the moral of this story, you need to express your emotions. Now, how do we express our emotions? What is the right way to express our emotions? The way that is healthy for us and the people around us. What is the right way to regulate our emotions in a healthy way that doesn't harm us or the people around us? This is the question that is going to be answered in the upcoming episodes. I have already covered a very important example of naming the emotion, breathing, identifying the trigger, and putting a solution. We already went through that. We can also dive deeper into it. I can give you more examples, let's say. So, today, the bad example and what it may look like in real life. Next episode, I will show you the good example, right? And how it can look like in real life. Okay? I want to thank you for showing up for yourself and watching this episode. It truly means so much to me to know that you people are healing and learning. I feel so grateful to have you here, genuinely. I'm just so happy for you. Like, from all my heart, I am just like relieved. I'm like, oh my God, they are learning, they are healing. Like, this is what I want. I'm proud of you. That's all I want to say. Like, thank you for showing up for yourself. You are doing yourself a huge favor, and I'm genuinely so proud of your effort. I'm so proud of everything you're doing for you. And keep going, looking for the healing, looking for the good things that make you happy, the good things that add value into your life, wherever it may be, whether it's in this podcast or somewhere else. Just keep looking after yourself, because you are a conscious soul that feels and thinks, and this soul does not deserve to suffer, okay? You deserve to be happy and enjoy life. You deserve to feel safe in your body. Seek it wherever it may be. And heal. And empower yourself. And enjoy life. Okay? I love you so much. I wish you all the best on your journey. If you felt like this video helped you, it's amazing to share it with others or give it a like so that it shows up on other people's pages so they can also benefit. And also, I appreciate it. But, if you would like. Now, I wish you all the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Kisses. Bye.